Hi, everybody. I'm Tazeen, the founder of GetHomeLab.com, the home lab team licensed in Virginia, Maryland, and DC, otherwise known as the DMV. So we're back with episode technically 2 of our market analysis. And this is, again, actually going over the Q2 of 2023. I've taken a little time to do these videos, so we're almost we're going to see a report for Q3 out pretty soon. And I will try to be a little bit more diligent with that timeline and get those out faster to you. And I'm actually really excited to see what those numbers look like, right, compared to the Q2, because it's been an interesting year in real estate, for sure. So I'm going to do a screen share just like the format of the last videos, and we're going to review 3 counties. I don't know, I feel like at some point in my life, I'm going to get so much better at doing this. Here we go. It's not today, though. All right, so hopefully you guys can see the screen, and this is the report for Maryland. So we're going to review 3 of the top counties in Maryland, and 3 that I'm most active in personally as well. I've actually lived in a few of these counties too. So I've sold actually in all of these counties. So I will give you context as I go through the numbers. Let's get started. So in Howard County, the units sold for Q2 in 2023 was 533 single family units sold. That was down 28% year over year in number of houses sold. The average sales price is $787,307. That's for single family homes, and it was up by 1%. Townhomes, however, there were 248 units sold, which is down 31% from last year. This is very consistent with all the reports that we're seeing, by the way. Just as a reminder, there have been less units sold, and yet almost across the board, we're seeing the average sales price go up. And that alludes to that whole tight inventory situation where there are not enough homes for sale. And that's why the homes that are selling for higher than asking price, and a little bit, bidding wars and all that are still going on. So the average sales price for the townhomes was $486. And of course, you're going to see more activity, more growth in these the lower price points, because everybody gets knocked down a notch with affordability as the rates go up. So condos in Howard County, down 27%. There was 185 units sold, 6% increase in price. Hopping over to Montgomery County, which, by the way, houses some of the some of the wealthiest areas in the state, and actually in the DMV, like Potomac, for example. So the average price is, pretty high. So there were 1,500 units sold, which is actually down from last year. And Montgomery County, by the way, Montgomery County and PG County, which we're going to go over too, they're huge. Like both of those counties are like enormous. So their sheer size actually says a lot about why there were so many units sold here versus the others, versus like Howard County. So 1,574 units sold. The average sales price did go up by 1%. And the average days on market, like across the board, again, we're seeing the same story. So the days on market average have gone up in most cases, except for, I guess, the condos here that's gone down by 5%, the average days on market. Maybe it's because the average price, and maybe because more people can afford, that price range there. So just a guess. Townhomes, 583 units sold, 31% less than last year, and 2% increase in the average sales price. What this means, out of the 698 condos that were sold, there were less condo units sold this year versus last year in Q2. However, the average sales price was about flat. So that's what this means. So it didn't go up, it didn't go down. Average days on market did go down. And then finally, Prince George's County, which is, again, like I mentioned, it's massive. It goes all the way from like the border of Virginia all the way through to like the edge of the water. So it is really big, and there's a lot of factors for that reason in these numbers. The units sold were down by 20%. The average sales price for single family homes remained about flat. And then the average days on market were up 71%. But hop back over here and look at that number. It's 24 days on market as average, which is well below 30. And 30 is like a very healthy seller's market. Townhomes down 22% in units sold, up 6% in average sales price. So the average sales price is 415,000, and days on market up 60%, still well under that 30 days. Condos, 396 units sold, 7% less than last year. The average sales price went up by 17%. And again, in context, that number is one of the lowest average price points in the entire area. So it is bound to have more growth in that price bracket for that reason. Days on market up 59%, still well below 30. So that is a summary of what's going on in the Maryland market in 3 of the biggest counties, or the most active counties. And again, if you have any questions, I do like to try to keep these things a little bit short. Although I talk a lot, and you have the power of like the fast forward button or whatever you want to use. And if you have any questions, reach out to me at 703-889-0349. I can always book a private consult with you. We do consults over Zoom. If you're thinking about selling your home or buying a home, the earlier you get in touch with us, the earlier we start conversation and planning, the better it is for you. So we hope to hear from you soon. GetHomeLab.com, 703-889-0349. Have a great sunshiny day.